Hi everybody, welcome to Teach Me Tuesday at KO Crafts with Kelly. Today is Tuesday, February 4th. Today I'm going to teach the waffle stitch. I had a request. And if you watched my front post, back post one last week, you are going to use this in this one. So, this is what it looks like when it's worked up, and I think it's very pretty, very textured. So let's get started. This pattern is worked in stitch-wise, a repeat of 3, and then you want to add 2 to your chain. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this so you guys can see it. There we go. So I've got 15 plus 2, so I've got 17. And this is also a 2-row repeat once you get to row 3 and 4. 3 and 4 are your repeat rows. So let's get 1 and 2 done so that we can get into the repeat rows. So after you've done your chain, row 1 is just double crochet all the way across. So you want to wrap your yarn. You're going to go into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. And you're going to do a double crochet, and you're going to do this all the way down. And double crochet, in case I need to do some refreshers, is just, I'll do it on the next one, sorry. Okay, you want to wrap your yarn, go into your stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. So we're going to do that all the way to the end. And while I'm doing that, we can just chit-chat. How's everybody doing this morning? It's cold and dreary here, but it's not snowing or raining, so I'm okay with that. Yesterday, I go to the Y and I take a class called Health and Wellness, and it's every Monday night for 6 weeks, and each week they do something new. The first week was just introduction. The second week was a little bit on your fitness, cardio versus weightlifting, and how much you need to do of what. Last week was yoga. I did not go because I cannot stand yoga. But this week was self-defense. And it's not, they didn't get in there and teach you how to, kick somebody's butt and stuff. But I'll continue on here in a minute. Okay, so we're to the very end. Do your last double crochet. Okay, and I don't know. So you've got a whole row of double crochets. I'm going to try this. Let's see. There we go. That's better. You can see better. Okay, so you got a whole row. So that's row 1. Okay, so for row 2, you're going to chain 2, and this counts as your first double crochet, and you're going to turn. Okay, so that's your first double crochet. So in the next crochet, you want to do a double crochet front post. So you want to wrap your yarn, go into your next stitch down below, and wrap it on the post like I had showed you last week. So you just basically go in the hole and out, okay? Wrap, yarn over, pull through, and then you just do a double crochet, okay? Then the next 2 stitches you do 2 double crochets. 1, 2, okay? Then you're going to do another front post double crochet and 2 regular double crochets. And you're going to do this all the way to the last stitch. So we'll do that, and I'll keep telling my story. So they had 2 members of the Auburn SWAT team in, and they were talking about, self-defense, but they weren't talking about self-defense, carry a gun, carry a taser, things like that. They were talking about how to, first of all, prevent even being in a situation where you need self-defense. Okay, so we are now down to the last stitch. So you're going to do your front double crochet or double front post, which is through there, yarn over and up. And then you're going to do a double crochet in that chain 2, because like I said, that counts as your first double crochet. So getting in there is always tough. Okay. So that's what your row 2 looks like, okay? Get up here closer so you can start to see your little hooks. Okay, now round 3 is the first repeat row, okay? So you want to chain 2 and turn like you always do. Okay, now as you can see, you're going to have your back post, which is back there because it's kind of behind here, and then you got 2 regular crochets. So you're going to do 1 regular crochet in that first stitch like that, and now you're to your 2 regular crochets. You're going to do 2 front post double crochets in those. So you're going to go in and out, do a double crochet, then you're going to do it again, in and out, excuse me, excuse me, yarn over, pull up, double crochet. Okay, so now you've done a single, 2 front posts. Now you're going to do another regular double crochet in that kind of back loop. It's kind of behind. You can do 2 more double crochets, front posts, and you're going to do this all the way to the end. So basically they were saying, you know, watch your surroundings, you know, look for things that are odd and plan ahead. If it turns into something that you know, have to take care of, what is your plan? You know, you got a bunch of people hanging out around your car. You know, you just see a strange guy kind of hanging out, guy or girl. I mean, you know, they do attack too. You know, basically they're looking for victims. And to them, a victim is somebody who looks like they're not paying attention. You know, you're on your cell phone with about a 2-inch radius bubble around that you're paying attention to. Okay, so we've done our last 2. So now we're going to do our double crochet, which we always do in that back post. And then you're going to do a double crochet in your chain, like we had said. Okay, so that's row 3, and that's the first row of your repeat rows. Get in there. Okay, so now you've done that. Okay, kind of looks funny because the back is not your waffle stitch. Okay, so for round 4, which is your second repeat row, you chain 2 and turn. Okay, now you can see you've kind of got half of an unfinished waffle box, so we're going to finish that. So your first stitch here is a front post. Okay, you're going to continue that. So you're going to do 1 front post. So you're going to go in and out. And you're going to do that double crochet. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets in these 2 that look like they're kind of to the back. And you're just going to do them in the top like you would a regular double crochet. Okay? So it's going to look like that. Well, let me get it so we can see it. So it's going to look like that. Okay. Now, you've got another double crochet front post here, so you're going to do another one, and then you're going to do 2 regulars again, and you're going to do this all the way to the end. Okay, so he said some of the things that are really great are make eye contact. You know, if you make eye contact, they know you've seen them, and so now you can identify. So they're going to just, you know, walk away. They're like, okay, she's not, you know, a victim. The other thing you can do is always use a loud voice. If somebody starts to approach you, you know, just use a loud voice. You know, hey, stay back a little bit there. You know, I'm uncomfortable. If they keep coming, then put your hands in front of you and said, hey, I said stay back, and get louder. Okay, so we're down to these 2. So you're going to do your front post here. And then you're going to do just a regular double crochet in here. Okay, so now you can see you've got another set of waffles. So you're going to repeat row 2 and 3. And since I'm in the middle of a story, I will continue with that. So you're going to chain 2, turn your work, okay? You're going to do a regular double crochet, doot, doot, and then 2 front posts in those 2 sticking up there. And then after you've given them 2 warnings to stay back, he said, usually, he said, they're going to, you know, the first time you yell at them, hey, stay back, they're going to go, dude, take some medicine, and they're going to turn around and walk away. They're going to, you know, make it like you're a nutcase, and they're going to walk away from you. If they don't, and they proceed on, then it's all game on. And he said, you attack with a violence of a chihuahua. You know, anybody, you go to a house and somebody has a chihuahua and they come at you, you're going to back right back out that door. Even though that little dog can't hurt you. Well, it can hurt you, but it can't kill you. You're still running away from it because it's a nut. It's nutso. Well, that's what you need to be. And, you know, they did show us some of the points to attack and, you know, protect yourself and stuff. But one of the things they told us, which I thought was really cool, I never thought about, is for those of you that carry pepper spray, which I do not. Pepper spray is a great deterrent. However, okay, we're to the end, so we're going to crochet, double crochet, and then we're going to double crochet in the chain. However, if you are outside, that pepper spray is going to come back in the wind, and you're going to pepper spray yourself also. Okay, so you're going to chain 2 and turn. To start the row, you've got a front post right here, so you're going to do a front post. And that's how you can tell which row you're on, as you can see the front post. And then you've got these 2 stitches in the back. You're going to do double crochets. So you're going to most likely pepper spray yourself as well as them. If you're inside, that pepper spray is still going to get you. I mean, think about, you know, if you spray hairspray, sunscreen, you know, anything you spray gets in the air and it gets on you. So you are going to get pepper sprayed along with that person. They're not saying don't carry it and don't use it. It's a great deterrent. However, you are going to somewhat debilitate yourself depending on your atmosphere. You know, if the wind's blowing at you and you go to spray that dude, you may end up with more on you than he gets or she. So just you know, just an FYI. So it was really interesting, though. I learned quite a lot. They taught us your, you know, weapon points that are just on yourself. Okay, see, we're at the end now. We've got a front post, so we're going to do a front post. And then we're going to do that chain double crochet. Okay, and there you go. So I hope this was seeable. I was trying to look around my camera to do my double crochet and everything, but I think this is great. It makes great dishcloths, scarves, you know, anything that you want a little texture to. But I think it's very pretty, and you can do it multiple colors and things like that. So yeah, I hope that you guys had a great I hope this works for you is what I'm saying. I hope it makes sense, and I'd love to see if you guys do anything with this. Post it on my Facebook page. It will be listed in the description. I'm having a really hard time with words today. Be in the description box below. So yeah, and you got a little self-defense class while we're doing it. So, you know, I just wanted to share because I found it so, you know, it gave me, you know, a little bit of aha kind of thing. So I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I will be back tomorrow with some, I don't know if I'll have any finished objects, but I've got some whips I want to show you. I've got something going on for the season of the granny. And I think that's my only whip, but I'm not sure. So we'll chat tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and see ya.